Welcome to the LARC Language Labs at San Diego State University. In this video, let's look at some of the many resources in use. The scenes here are of the two labs, Storm Hall 204 and 205, with 66 computer stations, conference tables, smartboards, a digital screen, and wraparound whiteboards. The labs are open for walk-ins and class reservations.
SDSU is a language lab software which allows you to pair or group students connected to computers. Here in the Mac lab at Storm Hall 205, it allows instructors to share material like audio, video, images, websites, and allows students or the instructors to record conversations.
So I clicked on the lab controller. So I logged in as me. It's called, Trevor Shanklin's class. And I have students, I just logged in a couple of computers around the lab. I'm going to start with the pairing and the grouping. So I could take two students and, link them up that way and say they converse with each other. And then I could, converse with them as well. But I could also go randomly group. And we'll say we'll put them in pairs, and then I'll look at this as a conversation group, and there we have it. I'm going to go over for a second to the student computer. So this is what the student computer would look like. I'd have to create a task for them. So I'm just going to say this is a task without a lesson, and create it, and then assign it to the students. All right. So that gave me the recording button. So now I'm talking to a partner, the partner's not here, but then I would record this and, stop the recording, and then I can play it back here. But then I would record this so this is automatically put on the server. So let me go in from the student point of view again, and I'm going to do open from pre-assigned tasks. Let me start with the French. All right, these rectangles signify the audio of the file the students are listening to. The vertical lines represent my recording. Whenever I do a recording or a student does a recording, it automatically stops the original file. And as long as you want, it's going to record it. As soon as you're done, it's going to go on and keep playing the original file. This is a phonetics drill. Let's see how that looks.
D. Numéro 1. Hier, on a mangé du thon.
Hier, on a mangé du thon. Oh, that was
2. Ton pull est super.
Ton pull est super. All right. Okay, I'm not trying to sell my French, but you can imagine that as a phonetics exercise, this could be a lot of help. In the controller window, I'm going to go to a Google Doc that I have. And I'm going to take this Google Doc and I'm going to drag it to everybody here. Just like that. And instantly, every student computer now sees this document. And I would like to use this to address the question of whether you can prepare this in advance. This teacher was away. She was not here for the final exam. She prepared the Google Doc. The students came in. They did these 3 activities.
Here we see the 3 parts of the Spanish 101 final. The students read out the first text and describe the picture by recording in DIL before moving on to the last activity, answering a series of questions. Another project we have had widespread use of is our LARC mapping project. We provide students with access to the ArcGIS mapping software and have them create an individual story map linked to a class map showing the stories of all the students. Here we see an Italian 201 class showing the provinces of Italy. The Florence study abroad students in the summer of 2017 documenting their experience. And a dual language and English learner education course for students in the bilingual certification program. They are exploring the different school systems in the countries of South America. Many of our resources are described in help guides and video support, readily available for the LARC Lab website. Moodle is our course management system at LARC. You can use it to easily create and collect assignments. Another feature that we have been exploring recently is providing students administrative rights as teachers so that they can develop and present class projects as shown here in an evening Spanish 408 class and also used in the computer-assisted language learning class taught through the linguistics department. The Moodle chat was discovered by a Portuguese 101 class this summer. There was a lot of dialogue in the second week of an intensive class. These are examples of video conferences and recordings at LARC. They include an interview with a Portuguese author, a video conference with an Italian photojournalist in Rome, a video conference with an Italian author in New York, and a Japanese 211 skit.
Os meus companheiros sempre foram os livros, então eu sempre fui uma leitora e sempre gostei muito de ler e tive a sorte de viver numa família, de ter nascido numa família que era uma família de leitores.
The law is full of empty space, so obviously it's difficult for the lawyers to avoid this expulsion. For them, they have more technical tools to defend a criminal than a migrant in Italy.
These are a series of photographs, letters from CIE, taken by the photojournalist. Some of these pictures are on display in Storm Hall 204.
L'identità è un sentimento, non c'entra niente con la nazione, la patria, è un sentimento personale. Se uno impara una lingua, il risultato è chiaro, cioè è solo l'amore. Cioè, quando uno impara una lingua fa un investimento sicuro. Adesso sto parlando come banchiere.
Konnichiwa.
Konnichiwa.
O genki desu ka?
Hai, genki desu. Anata wa?
Hai, genki desu. Shimatsu wa dou deshita ka?
先週末に休みました。あなたは何をしましたか？
先週末は忙しいでした。
We have many examples of testing at LARC, using all of the resources available, typing in multiple languages, using Moodle to share and collect tests, and the audio-video capabilities. The screenshot here is of the online oral proficiency test created at LARC in 15 languages. Based on the ACTFL guidelines and drawing from a bank of over 300 questions, the test provides valuable feedback to foreign language learners to gauge their level of proficiency. We have recently completed a series of help videos that will show you how to create your own account on CAST, administer and evaluate tests, and share the results with the students. Through San Diego State University licenses, we have the Adobe Creative Suite platform on all computers together with specific help videos, especially for video editing. We also encourage the use of Zoom, available through the SDSU ID. We have just touched the surface of the dynamic nature of the Resource Center. We are here to help you. Please think of taking advantage of the capability provided by the College of Arts and Letters to help you integrate technology in your curriculum. Have a successful academic year.